Hello, my darlings again. I'm Mumsy here, and I'm having awful trouble trying to tune this radio potty thing in for you. Just bear with me. Hello.
Hey, welcome to the Personal Development Unplugged podcast with me, Paul Clough. And this is an FMQ, a 5-minute quickie podcast, which never lasts 5 minutes. It always goes a little bit longer. But it's a chance for you and I just to muse, to think of a subject, to talk about it for a few minutes, and then spend time thinking, seeing how it would change our life if we maybe developed it a little deeper. And maybe sometimes these 5-minute quickies will go into a longer podcast where we can dive deeper and produce processes, hypnosis processes, NLP processes. Don't worry about the names. They're just processes for making our life and your life absolutely better. Getting rid of anxiety, fear, all those other hang-ups and issues that we have, and have the life we deserve and make dreams come into reality quicker, bigger, better than you could ever dream of. But they're the longer podcasts, and this is a 5-minute quickie where we break down the complicated into simple, because in simplicity there's genius, and that's what we do here. So if you want to just think for a little while, see what happens, see what resonates inside you, and when it does, you go change the world.
This is Personal Development Unplugged with Paul Clough.
In simplicity, there is genius.
In simplicity, there is genius.
Hey you, how you doing, my friend? A 5-minute quickie for us to muse together. And it's all about sort of mind reading. To forget about mind reading. Because we all do try to mind read, don't we? Do we, Clovey? Yeah, you do. And you probably do it when you don't know that you're doing it. I'll give you an example. I'm doing something, and there's a few people around me, and I'm getting a little bit nervous because I think they're looking at me. And I think they're looking at me. I don't really look at them too much, so just in case they are looking at me, but I feel they're looking at me, and I know what they're thinking. They're thinking, oh, look at him. Look at him, he can't do that. What's he doing here? Oh, can't have him here. He's an imposter. We'll find him out. That's what we're going to do. And even more. And you can even make some pictures in your mind that you think that they're making of you. And you know what? That's the biggest load of old tosh that you could ever do. Because you can't mind read. But I can mind read better than that though. You see, do you know what they're actually thinking? Those people who are looking at me, looking at you. So I'll tell you what they're thinking. They're thinking, I wonder what he's thinking about me. I bet he's thinking I shouldn't belong here. I bet he's thinking that I'm not good enough. I shouldn't be here. Yeah, that's it. I shouldn't be here because I'm getting anxious, and he knows I'm anxious. That's what he's thinking. So that's the biggest load of twaddle too, isn't it? Because they're thinking what you're thinking. And they're not thinking about you. You're thinking about them about you, and they're thinking about you about them. So when you're thinking, what's he thinking about me? They're not at all. They're thinking about themselves. Or about you thinking about them. And they're making it up too, and they're making those wonderful pictures in their mind, and they're getting anxious. They're getting fearful. They're getting that old imposter syndrome. I don't belong here. I'll get found out. And you're doing it all by yourself, believing it's to be other people's thoughts. Because you're a mind reader, not. And the thing is, if they did have an opinion about you, guess whose business it isn't? Yours. It's none of your business if they have an opinion about you, because it's theirs. They can keep it. They can stuff it. Good or bad. It's not making any difference to you, is it? I know my son has this, I tell you before, has this mind mastery group. And they have like a little manifesto. And in one of those things, one of the points of that manifesto is it says, Others' opinions are not about me, are not my business. And that's exactly right. They're none of your business. Because one thing, what are they founded on? They're not founded on anything at all. There's no data, there's no facts. They're just, if they do have an opinion. And the thing is, it doesn't matter, because you can prove by your actions how you hold yourself in alignment, in congruency. Lovely word, congruency. Being who you really are. Being the best version of you, stretching to be an even better best version of you. To be the change you want to see in others, and to show people what's possible. And it doesn't have to be like the supersonic Olympic gold medalist performance, or the show reels you see on bloody Facebook, because I'm going to swear, they're bollocks, aren't they? But no, show them your best reel in real life. As we call it, a reel. In real life, show them the best version of yourself today. And if they have an opinion, it's not your business, but it'll be a good opinion. And guess what? The only thing they'll be thinking about you is, I wonder what drives them on. I wonder how much they've learned. I wonder, could I be as good as that? Well, I think I can, because if they can do it, I can do it. And you inspire people that way. Inspire people to, again, stretch to be the best version of yourself without any mind reading at all. Because that mind reading just takes, that negative one, by the way, just takes your energy. It saps your energy because it means nothing to you other than giving you anxiety. And it's anxiety based on nada, nothing. It's your own fears coming through, your own worries. And where are they? Where are those worries? They're in your bloody head. They're not outside. So you just push them away and go, do you know what? What's better than worry in that silly form is I'm just going to access my best skills. I'm going to set my intention to be the best version of me. And I love the best version of you. And even if whatever you do is the best version at that very moment. But when you set your intention to be the best version of you, man, I love it. I could be there with you, standing beside you. You wouldn't see me. But if you could read my mind, I'd be going, hell yeah, look at them go. They are an inspiration. Yeah, they're not doing anything special, but they're just doing things special because they're special. I hope that's something that you would like to think about over your cup of coffee, your beer, your tea, glass of water, sitting wherever you sit, standing wherever you stand. Just to muse and realise those thoughts that I talked about in the beginning, that mind reading that you can let go of. You can let go of even thinking about others' opinions and just have your own opinion of yourself, your own intention to stretch yourself to be the best version of you, because that's what we're here for in Personal Development Unplugged. And I'll support you in any way I can. And if you do need any help and support, you know what to do. Just email me, feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com, and I'll bang out an episode for you, and I'll send you an email, and I'll guide you if I can. Done it before, and I'll carry on doing it. Oh, by the way, that's complimentary. Anyway, have more fun than you can stand, and let me know. I'll see you real soon. This was a 5-minute quickie, and it's time to fly.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.